Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video, and I'm going to be talking about a newly shown Marvel Legends figure. This 2-pack was shown quite a while ago. I was on vacation when it was shown, though, and yet I'm still getting people asking me to talk about some of the Marvel Legends that I never had a chance to talk about. So I decided to go back, and I'm talking about them now. And with this 2-pack, we have the Supreme Leader, as well as Arnim Zola. So this is quite an exciting 2-pack. It's one that I would have never expected that I needed until seeing it. Like, I really like the way that it looks. Going over the two figures, we do have shots of them on display. Here they are. Here's Arnim Zola. Arnim Zola is a character that I really like. I actually do just really like him. The figure, this is a repaint, for the most part, of a figure that was released back in, like, the second wave, when they returned the Marvel Legends back in, like, 2012 or something, and he was the Build-A-Figure of the wave. Back when they were kind of doing smaller Build-A-Figures, they were, like, you know, slightly bulkier than your average figure, but basically still close to the same size as an average figure, and Arnim Zola was one of them, and I really loved that Build-A-Figure. I liked it so much that I bought enough of the parts to build the variant version of it with the red eye and the red skull face in the chest. So another Arnim Zola is very cool, of course. I do like the coloring. This is more of a modern Arnim Zola style. Still kind of the same thing, but the kind of camera piece or the head is much different than the original one. The original one is more rectangle. This one's more of like a square. Then also the paint, you have like a metallic yellow with like a really dark, almost more on the bluish side of purple, which does look neat. And then I do like the face sculpt that's in his chest. I think it does look very cool. There's a kind of slightly better image of it, but yeah, I think that it's very extreme. It's a lot more modern than the original one, of course, and I think that it does have a really cool look to it. And of course, he does come with that little remote device, which is quite nice. So overall, I really like this Arnim Zola. I've always liked the original Build-A-Figure, and so I'll be getting this pack specifically for Arnim Zola because it is a nice figure, and I think that he does look very cool. This is one of those times where I don't mind them re-releasing the Build-A-Figure as a non-Build-A-Figure. Like, they've been doing that lately, which has been annoying. But with Arnim Zola, I don't mind it because it's been a really long time since that figure came out, and the series has been updated a few times since then, so it very much feels disconnected from some of the figures that we're getting now. So it's been a long enough time, which I'm happy about, as well as it's not a Build-A-Figure that is very Build-A-Figure, you know, in its stature. It's rather small, so like it works in a regular series. But them, you know, redoing Build-A-Figures that just came out like a year ago or something that are like solid Build-A-Figures and just re-releasing them in a normal series, that annoys me. It really does. But with Arnim Zola here, I am completely fine with it. I think that this is the proper use of releasing a Build-A-Figure, in my opinion. Then we have the Supreme Leader, which is basically Captain America, but kind of his like Hydra version. He looks interesting. I'm not a huge fan of this version of the character or anything. Like, I haven't, like, specifically read the comics that he appears in. He looks interesting, though. Of course, the color scheme. I like that kind of, olive green with the kind of shiny, almost goldish, yellow. I think that does look kind of neat. And I think that he's got some great texture in his thighs. There's some great texture there, and it's kind of like it's a mixture between like some really armored robotic pieces almost on like a normal Captain America sculpt. So, you know, it's a new figure, which is neat and everything, but personally, just character-wise, it doesn't do a whole lot for me, I must admit. I guess this is going to be an Entertainment Earth exclusive set. I would absolutely love to get it. I wouldn't mind just buying Arnim Zola, to be honest, but I think that he's probably going to be the one that's most popular of the two, so I'll probably just have to get the two back in general. But overall, I do think that this looks like a nice set. It's a very unique set, and who doesn't love Hydra? So, you know, I can't have too much Hydra in my life. So, very excited for this set. Basically, just excited for Arnim Zola, I must admit. But let me know what you guys think of this set, and thanks so much for watching.